You know, I'm from classical music, so it's all about melody for me. And that time, back in the late 90s, I was listening to some, like a new stuff, which was already well known around Europe, which was called trance. I didn't even know that. And probably the track that brought me here was William Orbit, Adagio for Strings, the original one, and even Ferry Corsten remix was pretty good. Because that one was the perfect match for me between classical music and you know, the beat of the dance music, techno music, whatever. So yeah, probably, you know, that was like the first approach, and then of course all the big names like Paul and Dyke, Armin, Ferry as well. And then I start following this kind of music and I say, I like it. Cool. This is what I want to do. But, I really like it because, you know, it's been there from ever, almost. So it's good that every time you have a new guest, and personally I really enjoyed mixing the volume 29. So yeah, I mean, I really like it. I really like the concept. Yeah, I mean, it took me quite a while, about 15 months of work, because I have so many collaboration on the album, lots of vocals as well, and some very interesting collaboration with, you know, legends like Ferry Corsten and Alan Fila. So it was pretty fun to work with. And lots of people ask me why I call the album Magenta, and it's actually because you know, it's all about the language of colors, and every color, I mean, each color has a different meaning. So if you, I was looking on I was Googling it actually, together with my manager. We were Googling magenta colors meaning and stuff like that. So we found all the meanings for every colors, and suddenly magenta was expressing really what trance music. I mean, the meaning of trance music, and it was really like, you know, wow. We were reading this article on a website, and we say, wow, this is pretty cool, because it says that magenta express passion, compassion. It's really like it means a big change. It means innovation. It's non-conformist. It promotes really like friendship, and actually the main meaning of magenta is love at its highest level.
Wow.
So it's really like, you know, promoting, you know, the love for the music and transmitting something, a positive message. So I mean, no one really know it, but for me, the message was really strong. And so with the album and then the music and into the album, I try to promote exactly the same message the color does. At least you have like a deep concept behind. It was not weekly, it was a monthly radio show before, because I'm not really a DJ, so I've never been into mixing and stuff like that. So I moved to a weekly radio show just because I have fun, first of all. And you know, since when I play my show, I always play live, and I always play my music. But there is so much great music around, and making the radio show is actually a good way for me to express myself as a DJ and to play other stuff than just my music. So it's pretty good, because it's interesting. When you download all the promos, you got to listen to everything, and you have to choose the one you like the most. And it's great because, I mean, it's my love for the music, and the radio show allows me to share this love with a big audience. So that's the main point. And another interesting point is that I give voice to all the new upcoming producers. I play their mashup. I mean, there is a section called mashup selection. So people that just for fun, and they have not to be professional, just for fun, they can make a good mashup, and I just pick one each week and play it. Plus, there is another section called Hot or Not, and in this section, I actually get a lot of unsigned production demos from upcoming producers or aspiring producers. I mean, people that like to make music and they do it well, but it's not easy for them to to stand out. So in this way, I choose my favorite one from the week and I play it, and I get people, listeners, to vote for it, and they can make it hot or not. If it's hot, it gets a replay in the next week's show, so it gives to this guy even more exposure. Because a lot of the listeners are also DJs and label owners, so it happened already that 2 or 3 tracks I play, they've got signed after a few weeks, and they've got finally released. So. Well, let's stuck to trance music for a little bit more, because I'm always been a huge fan of all those big guys, as I said before, and then I was lucky enough to collaborate with Paul Van Dyke a few times. Now I collaborate with Ferry Corsten, and if you really want to make my dream come true completely, I need to collaborate with Armin at some point. So I don't know when, I don't know if, I would ask him at some point, yeah. Well, I mean, you can't really compare and say this is the best one, this is the worst one, just because each place it's just different, because the crowd is different, the culture is different, so you got to learn people attending to the show, because sometimes you see a quiet crowd, but it doesn't mean they are not enjoying it. It's just a different way to enjoy. Go to Scotland, they keep jumping all the time, That's another it's another kind of enjoying the music and enjoy the party. You can go for, I don't know, you see different crowds, so I'm really happy actually when I see the smile and face of people. So when I play and see people happy, that's my goal. And if you ask me where I usually have fun, well, I must say Ibiza. And yeah, I mean, but it's easy just because everyone there go there for just one reason: have fun and have party. So the mood of the entire island, it's just crazy.
Party.
Yeah, just party. Grazie mille ragazzi, ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao.